Boys and girls, we are going to talk today about retell. Retelling a story helps you understand it better. It's one of the ways that you can improve your understanding of a story. When you retell, you need to restate and describe important elements of the story in your own words. So let's look at this anchor chart, and you should have a copy of this anchor chart somewhere in your printed papers for the week. So whenever you are retelling a story, you need to include information about the important characters and the setting. You also need to tell the events in chronological order. That means the order that they happen. And describe the conflict and the resolution. That means the problem and the solution. The problem and how it was solved. So this is the tip. Think about who, what, but, and how to help you retell a story. So who is the main character? What does the main character want? But what problem does the main character face? So what problem is he facing that's keeping him or her from what he or she wants? How is the problem resolved in the end? So how does it finally happen that maybe he or she does get what they want? Tell about important characters, setting, that means where the story takes place, events in order, that means the chronological order, in order as they happen from the beginning to the middle to the end, conflict and resolution, the problem and how they fix it. Use sequence words as you're telling it. So when you're telling something in order of the way that it happens, then you want to use those sequence words like first, next, then, later, or finally. You also need to think about the words that you're going to think about as you're telling it that will help guide you would be who, what, where, and how, to help you remember to include all the important parts in your retelling. As you are reading Katoto the Mighty, which is your story for the week, you need to practice noting some of those important elements so that you will be able to retell it at the end. So after you read the story, I want you to do a retelling to someone. It could be a brother or sister, it could be a grandparent or a parent, or just a friend. Okay, so I want you to be able to read this story and retell it in your own words. Remember to include all of these important parts. If you need to have your anchor chart out as you are telling it, then that's fine. That will help guide you and help make sure that you tell all of the important parts of the story. So that is retell and something that you need to do so that you can help better understand what you're reading.